today we actually have a really special guest. It's Sally.
Hi,
Say
everybody.
hi, Sally. Yeah. And just to sort of mix it up a bit, Sally, well, we'll get to what Sally is. She's a bread maker from Berry
That's
on the
right.
south coast. But we actually had a little chat amongst ourselves, and Sally's going to actually start with a little song. So take it away, Sally.
Blackbird pie, 1 or 2 or 3 a bit, blackbird pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to Sorry. I forgot the words.
I thought you
I
were...
get my songs mixed up sometimes, George,
Yeah,
you know.
No, I thought you were really good. I thought, yeah, you had a really good voice. So you like singing. You're a part of the Berry choir down there.
I am indeed.
What's that
I
like?
like to roll the bread,
Yeah. Okay.
sing with the bread at the top of my lungs. That's how we get all the work done.
Yeah, okay, great. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Sally. When did you start making bread? Have you always made bread? Do you eat
George.
bread?
I have been making bread since I was about 8 years old.
Wow.
I used to watch my grandmother roll the bread, roll the pin.
Yep.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah.
And I used, grew up doing all that, and now I make it all myself.
Great. And you run the Berry Sourdough House. So you obviously have a real affection for sourdough, is that right?
Yes, and for the people too, George. It's a bit of it's an initiative.
Yeah.
And we like to look after the community. So
Yeah.
we make the bread, we employ the kids who are the drop kicks from
Drop kicks. So you have like a scheme for what?
for local well, kids who have fallen off the path of life, if you know what I mean, George.
That's really, really good that you're doing
Yeah,
that,
we
Sally.
help them get back on. We give them some rolling pins, flour, and
Yep.
we say, get working. And we said, if you give us any shit, you're out of here. They listen to us, George, like they work bloody hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been quite successful. Have many kids been able to turn their life around with this new bread making sort of thing?
There's been a few.
Yeah.
But the competition is hard. Because when they get out into the real world, after they've gone through Sally's School of Rehabilitation, then they have to open up their own businesses. And when they do that, then the competition's on. Because Berry's a very small place, George.
Why don't you keep them on as employees at...
Well, they can, but there's so many drop kicks out there.
Oh.
So we've got to make room for the new ones,
Okay, sure.
And my business is thriving, but I've only got a certain amount of space
Yeah.
for kids,
Great.
Yeah.
And they're able to earn a little wage while they're coming through.
We pay them with bread rolls, taken home to the family. They also get a fee for helping out. But it's about skill building.
Do they pay fee to you, Sally?
No, we give them a little fee.
A little fee.
To go towards their home and lifestyle.
Okay, and actually, as well as your disadvantaged drop kicks, as you call them, I'm sure that's quite affectionate.
Oh, look, that's not the politically correct term there, George, but
no, but
it is what it is. They are what they are.
Aside from that, remarkably, amongst all of this hard work and all these disadvantaged kids, you've also managed to have 6 of your own children. Is that right?
That is correct. Yep. I've got Georgia, Amelia, Bob, Teddy, Delilah, Nicholson, and that's it. Yep.
Was that 6?
That's 6. That's 6.
Yeah. Great. And you're in a bit of an unconventional sort of family there.
I knew you were going to ask about that.
Well, it is quite interesting. You've actually got
a husband
and a female partner.
Yes, that's
who
correct.
You're not legally allowed to marry because you've already got a husband, but you also have surrogated, if that's the right word, I don't know if that's the right word actually, Sally, but you've actually surrogated her children as well. So you've had another 3 of her children.
My body is barely holding together, but
Well,
I do it for the love,
You
I
look
do it.
great.
Thanks very much. I'm radiating. Thanks. And I do it for Joanna. Joanna is my partner in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And she's a long-time friend. things turned
Yep.
into a grey area. I've been married to Michael for a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Then through the business, he's on the farm, he's bringing in the cows, getting the milk. The dairy farm provides the milk for our business.
Yes. Yep.
And and then through baking, I discovered Joanna, who was just a regular employee. And then through that, love bloomed. And one thing led to another.
And how does Michael get on with Joanna?
Not too well, but,
But that you
they have
all
their
do live
distances.
together. Okay, and just finally, I haven't been able to stop looking at that little apron you have with those cherries. Do you want to tell the YouTubers another little thing you do down at the berry market every Saturday?
Yep. I squash cherries and sing songs at the top of my lungs, all for charity, every weekend. So we squash them and we sing songs together. We sing and we squash and we make cherry juice for you and for me. Yeah, we sing and we squash the cherries down at the berry farm.
Okay, thanks, Sally. It's been really excellent to meet you.
Pleasure
and you've got
to
a
meet
wonderful life story. Okay, YouTubers, that's all for today, I'm afraid.
Happy baking.
Happy baking. Thanks, Sally. See you guys.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.